All right, so it looks like we have a massive pivot out of AI stocks and some tech companies. So let's take a look at it. Again, we'll be using OxRank analysis tool. Go to oxrank.com if you want to give it a shot. So taking a look over here, Oracle, after hours, today actually had lows of about 20%. And again, it missed on earnings. And you're not going to see the 100% beat by NVIDIA. You're not going to even see a 50 or 30 or even a 20 or 10% beat. You might see a 5 or 6 or 7, maybe even an 8% beat. But those days of, 100%, 200%, those are gone. So right now, everything's in line with market expectations. And again, if we take a look over here, you can see Oracle actually finished up around 11%, a little bit more down in the after hours. NVIDIA's down, AVGO, Google's also down. And again, remember, Google with Gemini and AI, that's why it's down. And then you're seeing, move to financials. Financials are in green, healthcare is in green. You're seeing, move to home improvement. Essentially, pretty much everything aside from, tech, aside from Microsoft, which is, 1% is basically flat on the day. Everything else is red. That just signals that you probably will see now a pivoting to other opportunities. And one of the ways you really want to kind of secure that wealth and maybe avoid taxes, a lot of these big firms, even big whales, what they're going to do is they're going to tax loss harvest. 'Tis the season to tax loss harvest. Now you really want to tax loss harvest if you're trying to do it this year. You want to start at the end of November. So you can jump back in, right before December ends. And secondly, maybe you want to just kind of secure those profits for your clients and then just kind of, reset next year, or maybe reset during that typical time for Santa Claus rally, which is December 28th through about January 6th or 7th. Now, again, if you want more updates, you can find me on Twitter at Treasury Ox. So Treasury Ox, that's all you got to type in to find me on Twitter. I post my buys, sells, and other updates on here as well. Again, my big buy for this week will be Netflix. And again, this is one of my bigger portfolios. I can dump in about 1.8 mil into this if I want to. I might throw in a couple $100,000 into Netflix over the next month or two, especially if it stays down under $100. And if we see this stock reverse because of Warner Brothers deal and Paramount now, trying to basically outbid them to a $75, $80 range, I most definitely will pull in a couple $100,000. Again, there's really nothing to compete with Netflix at all. And so it's truly in a way a monopoly. Just like, remember when I told you buy Palantir at $6 or $7 because it's a monopoly. And, right now we're seeing a lot of these other companies that are true monopolies that are going to hold up very, very well, especially if we have a correction. So I will be pivoting, to those stocks. Again, let's take a look. If you're in OxRank, you can see what's happening, but the Fear and Greed index over here is at a 29. The stock Fear and Greed index is a 46. Buffett indicator is off the charts, telling you that the market is basically double of what it should be. So I'll be staying out of that. Now, earnings calendar. Today was a very important day. We did have, and again, if you take a look over here, with quite a bit of good companies reporting, but what I'm really looking forward to is kind of just breaking down Costco, seeing if we're going to see any kind of a correction or a dip, and then I will definitely want to add that to my portfolio. Now, if you head over to OxPix, you will be able to see my buys and sells right here. What I'm buying, what I'm selling, what I'm doing with my portfolio. And on top of that, you'll be able to take a look at the 10K, the 50K, and 100K, and the 1 million portfolio. And once you log in and sign up at OxRank, just click more info. It will take you to that portfolio, and you'll be able to see everything in there. You'll be able to see the daily news as well. And you can see all the other websites on here and, sign up if you like portfolios. You can check out the watch list as well. Awesome tool for you to utilize. Again, go to oxrank.com to give it a shot. Can keep you guys posted on what to do with your portfolios over the next couple of days and what I am doing before the new year gets over here. Again, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Take care.